Peace and love, y'all. Thank you for joining me again for another video. A lot of what I like to talk about, sometimes I like to talk about things that are related to my experience and some of the teachings that I learn daily within life, right? Because every single day we're learning something, right? And it's important that we give ourselves grace because we are students of life. And every encounter that you have, every person that you meet, every situation, every obstacle, every challenge that you come across is trying to teach you something. And I think when we really when we really accept that life is a school, right? That life is a teaching, then we'll be able to better learn the lessons. Because many times we repeat lessons in different people, in different situations. We have to relearn what we've already experienced because we didn't actually take the wisdom from the previous experience. So now here we are learning it all over again, right? So it's important that you give yourself, for one, compassion and grace, because just because you have to relearn something doesn't necessarily mean that you're a bad person or that you're doing something wrong. Like, it's okay. Give yourself compassion and understand that over time we're all learning. We are all learning. We are all figuring things out. We are all evolving, right? Whether consciously or unconsciously. But there are certain things within our life that we're going to experience. And it's okay if we have to relearn them more than once. It's okay if you learn something, you understand the wisdom, and then you are tested again. Because that's another thing that happens. Like, you will be tested. Something will come up very similar to what you experienced in the past, and you will be tested to see if you truly learned your lesson. So I think one of the most powerful things that we could truly do is give ourselves enough stillness to really sit with our experiences and to understand, okay, what is happening in relation to this? How do I truly feel? Is something that has happened in my past related to this? And what is this meant to teach me, right? Because once you flip that switch, once you go from ignorance to consciousness, and you shift your perspective on your situation to what is this teaching me, then immediately you took back your power. Because anything that angered you, anything that upset you, anything that hurt you, anything that disappointed you, you have now turned it into a source of knowledge. And when you have knowledge, no one can take that away from you. At all. At all. So people can trigger you, people can upset you, people can disappoint you, people can teach you really hard lessons, but they cannot take away the wisdom that the lesson has taught you. So whenever you are going through challenges, going through difficulties, always take time to reflect and ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Very, very simple question, but it will completely change your perspective on the situation, because now you shift from being so immersed within your emotions, right? So like deep into your feelings. But when you're able to kind of step back and look at the bigger picture, now you could think through things in a more logical way, in a more clear way, right? And that is powerful. That is powerful. So give yourself that grace in even coming to that kind of understanding. Give yourself grace when reflecting, and give yourself grace if you recognize that you are relearning or revisiting a pattern that you've already been aware of, because it's okay. It's okay. You're learning. We're all learning. We are all students of life. With compassion and grace, we can evolve. And with compassion and grace, we can learn our lessons with ease. So pray. Pray to receive your lessons with ease. We don't need hard lessons anymore. We don't need hard lessons anymore. Ease. That's all. Thank you. See you on the next video. Peace, y'all.